Great, yes. Great is the Lord's faithfulness. He has guided and provided for us through many years and many changes here, and we can count on his faithfulness for the years to come. I am encouraged by the growth that we've seen on Sunday morning, coming out of COVID as we have, and people coming back. And so in order to accommodate further growth, we are prayerfully moving ahead with a plan to return to 2 distinctly different worship services in the fall of 2022, while keeping our current worship times. Through the years, I want you to know that many faithful people have left significant bequests and gifts to this congregation. Convinced that this money is better used in ministry for development and expansion rather than sitting in bank accounts as they have for a number of years, our church council has given a go-ahead to the trustees to use these funds for a revitalized future here at First Church. This will include some facility improvements and some major renovation. The plans are to improve the lighting in the chapel and to replace the ancient carpet. In our children's center, we'll install a safer rubberized playground surface, and in Adams Fellowship Hall, we'll do some much-needed renovations. That will include enlarging the bathrooms to make them ADA compliant and getting some air in there. Do you know that they have no air ducts? So it gets stuffy in there. In addition, there'll be new floor covering in the hall, improved lighting, new chairs, and adding technology, including a tech booth, necessary for worship, making it a multi-purpose room for worship and dining and fellowship. These improvements will make it much more functional for the ministries that we already host here and prepare it to be the new home for our modern worship gathering on Sunday mornings. Now, these are the improvements and changes to our facilities. But church is really not the buildings, right? Have you been listening to the sermons? Church is really you and me. Our church must be focused on sharing the gospel with those who do not yet know Jesus. I know the average age of our congregation is a little bit above whatever. You pick the number, you know. But that doesn't mean you don't know people who don't yet know Jesus. Seriously. So the vision for a revitalized First Church is really a vision for a revitalized congregation, engaged in sharing the gospel and inviting individuals to know and receive Jesus. That's our purpose, really. We don't have any other purpose. So I'm asking you to join me and our church leadership in praying for First Church. Pray as we envision a revitalized future, as we embark on these projects. Please continue to give generously to support First United Methodist Church, and consider how you might increase your involvement as a volunteer, as there's going to be more opportunities to be helping out in the coming months. More information about this vision and for the project is available. More information is found on the blue sheet back there at the welcome desk. So pick one up as you go from here, and maybe use it as a prompter on your refrigerator, your mirror, as a prompter to pray for First United Methodist Church. Let us envision that the best days for First Church are still ahead of us. And let us envision being centered on Christ right here in the center of Bakersfield.